The urban stealth camper van, man. You know it makes sense. A conspiracy-free zone.
How you doing? I've literally just got in through the, I was going to say the street door then. Van side, tradesman's entrance. Yeah, I've just been to get some supplies, nothing exciting, nothing worth making a video out of, but just some bread and I'll get some water. That did have a Highland Spring label on it. It's not that I usually make my PG tips with Highland Spring, but it was the petrol station. I could be lying, it could be like Binnerton water or whatever. No, it's Highland Spring, I have you know. Yeah, so I just had to pop out and get some supplies. I bought a pint of milk for in here because I'm only going to spend tonight in here because it stinks in that garage. Spray and all that, you know, paint fumes and all that. God, I never learned, but I can't really do it outside, so I've got no choice. And I've got some milk for the studio, but I can put it in the fridge here for tonight to keep it fresh. Not, well, if I didn't put the heating on, I wouldn't need to because it's like a fridge in here at the moment. It is like a ghost town out there. It is, I don't want to say the word, it's dead. It is it's absolutely dead. What can you do? I was in the van earlier because of all the chemical smells, and it's really got to my chest lately, like really bad. Where so much so I had to get the inhaler out. I just don't, like I said, I don't bloody learn. You know, think, oh, just this once, you can kill me, that will. But anyway, I was in the van earlier. I thought, I know what I do. I make a nice cup of tea, put the box on, watch a bit of TV, kick back a little bit, heating on, lovely jubbly. Put me super dead pyjamas on, nice chilled out. Feng shui's looking healthy. Just going to do me old Foxy's biscuit into my tea and knock my tea over. So I had to make some modifications because it literally went everywhere, and it was not only went everywhere, it was going in between the wood. It just made an absolute bloody mess. So I don't have the camera to pick it up, but it's just crap everywhere. And I'm quite, looking at me now, right, you thinking scruffy git, lockdown hairdo, he needs a bit of a shave, probably needs a bit of soap behind the ears, you know, a general sort of spit and polish effect. But that's fine, I don't mind that with me, you know what I mean? But with all the bits, like all my, like the studio bits and the van, I like to keep a bit of an OCD freak, I suppose. I like to know where, you know, where everything is. But now everything is everywhere, and it's winding me up, you know. And that's probably hard. People think, yeah, you might, you're soap dodger, but you know, looking at me now, do you know what? I'll give anything to put a nice, you know, some nice clothes on and that. Don't know about a suit though. I've got a suit. Yeah, I don't know about putting a suit on though. I'm always like, you know, like them YouTube adverts when they dress the cats up in them funny little costumes, you know what I mean? And they're like, what the fuck? I'm a bit like that. See in a suit, I'm like, what the fuck? It'd just be nice to go out though, an excuse to get dressed. Because truth be told, I'm in my tracksuit bottoms and some sort of flip-floppy kind of thing with no socks on. But you can't see that, a bit like the newsreader. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. Right, I've changed my gas. I've done that the other week, so that's good to go. Right, cups are clean. Heating's kicking on now as well, so that's bloody good. Can't beat a diesel heater. If anybody's thinking about getting one, lovely they are, lovely. Just bear with me. Got to get this. I'll get this tea on the go. Is that enough in there? Yeah. Yeah, I've got to get this. Gasping, absolutely gasping. Right, what do I do with the friggin' lid now? Right, there it is. it was like earlier, you know, I thought I've had a bit like Baldrick, I had a cunning plan. It was a chilled evening, had a nice cup of tea. That's what you get for being a fat git, you know. I was trying to sort of lay down, it was like I was feeding myself grapes, you know. I thought I'd just dunk the tea and not look while I was watching a bit of loose swimming. If you can work out what. That That's got a puppy going. I'll tell you what else I found as well in this, just by pulling everything out, because I've got a jigsaw. I've got a little inverter here, so like basically like the tea went absolutely everywhere over here, and it was all dripping. Even with the best will in the world, you know, with a towel or something, I couldn't get all the tea up, and I've got my battery stored under there, and I thought, you know. So what I've done, where this hob is now, don't know if it's going to pick it up, but I've cut a hole probably about like that, because I can get it from the other end, but it was chucking it down the rain. So yeah, and I needed to get to the batteries. I can get to them the other side, but it's more accessible this way. And yeah, hey, like, this first time I've used this since I moved it, and just make sure I ain't, because I've had to move it a bit closer to the wall. And yeah, that's why I actually might use that for the time being, just so, because I've got carpet in, I don't want to catch the place alight. Just so, just because it's the first time I've used it, so. Right, getting near this shed. Right, happy days. Yeah, good to go now. Yeah, I'll tell you what else I found. There's freaking loads of glasses. That pair. That pair, still covered in sawdust, totally covered. So I don't know where I got these from. I always go, you know, if I go, you go to like the pan shop and all that. But I've got these ones for Sainsbury's. These ones, yeah, I wouldn't have got them if I knew they'd have a £12 when I went to the till. I was like, what? Yeah, so I don't know where I got these ones from. That looks like Dr. Crippin has been round and left his spectacles here. That one looks like Richie Cray is had one of his meetings in me freaking back of the van. Definitely a Reggie Cray style of freaking glasses, but yeah, these are my spectacles of choice at the moment. I can actually freaking see what I'm doing. Oh, right, let me get some. Open that window, let's get a bit of wine in there. Yeah, it's a good thing about having a little compact van is it doesn't take long to heat up, but unfortunately when you turn the heating off, is that coming out? Yeah. When you turn the heating off, it sort of dies back to nothing pretty sharpish. So yeah, let me get the cut ready. You can tell this is an impromptu video. I usually would have had the tea and the Fox's biscuits by now, but you know, improvisation, huh? Oh, and I'm on the Tetleys. Right, I'm going to leave you there. I might add to it in a minute, so I'm going to have to take my coat off and sort out the video so soon. Right, so I'll see you in a sec when I'm probably a little bit more organised. Right, I'll catch you later. And relax. Get in there. Right, while I'm waiting for that tea bag to let its flavour flood out. Well, it is a Tetley tea bag after all. Let me just show you around. Absolutely crap. See, the old tea went over me canvas as well. Lucky it's still in it. It's dented it though. Well, I think that was my foot actually. Bed's not even made. Right sorry state of affairs it is. Disgusting. Crap everywhere. Right, this is what I had to. No, the lighting's not too great. This is what I had to take apart. I moved my hob here. Actually, looking through it through a camera, it doesn't look that straight, but well, I'll have to sort that out another time. Yeah, basically, I moved it to the left about 3 inches. Actually, it's worked out. It's got to give me a bit more space. So, you know, like, I don't know, butter some bread or something, or put my plate down. I'll pull it once all this crap is gone. Yeah, it's giving me a little bit more space. But oh, what a nightmare! Stained everywhere. Stained me nicely painted wood. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was just water-based. Really, I should have put like gloss on here actually, but never mind. I'll have to seal it with something. Yeah, so there's crap everywhere. Let me turn you around to here. I've got about 1 million pillars, which is it's more pillows. Well, before the lockdown, I was every time I went into the charity shop, they had some nice pillars. I'd buy them. I thought I'll have them, but I sort of I've got millions of them now. Well, not millions. I've probably got 6. That was a slight exaggeration, but yeah, I've got more pillars than bed. So it's just feeling a little bit claustrophobic. Right, the heating's off as well. I'll turn that off because that is toasty in here. Really not well, especially with this on as well. Let me just check my parts per million. Actually, I don't know if you can see that. Is that 0? Happy days. Well, I've got the vent open, so I wouldn't have thought. I think it's. Let me turn you around. I think it's only gone up to about 15 once, something like that. I always remember to, because even with that little hob thing on, it gets really hot, so you can't not open it, even if it's really cold out there. But yeah, I'm going to stay in here tonight. I'm going to drink the tea once the flavour is flooded out of that tea bag, because that's got my name on it. And have a cheeky biscuit, put the TV on, avoid the freaking news, because that is just depressing as anything. I like to keep in my own little bubble, my own little fantasy world I've got, you know, and that's the way I want to keep it. I tried watching the news, don't do nothing for my feng shui. Like that. Right, have a nice weekend, and be careful out there. A bit like Hill Street Blues, be careful out there. Right, catch you later. Ta-ra.